So, welcome everyone, this is Disney's Reset on the Super Reset console. The first thing you saw me do was grab what I call a cape, even though the game refers to it as a rug, I think. But yeah, it's not a rug, it's a cape.
How the fuck
anyway,
is that a rug?
Anyway, I need to essentially spam it until my dick falls off, because every time you release the cape, you get pushed forward 1 frame. So, essentially, it's a free frame that you gain every time you do that. And if you watch a tool assisted speedrun, you'll really see how it's faster in general. It's kind of hard to tell in real time a little bit, except in some specific cases, but this world is called the Marketplace, but I just call it Reset because this is where most of my resets are. So if I throw an apple, or wait, I gotta wait for that because of the delay, but talk about it, pause. Whoops. So at the beginning of this level, I threw an apple at an enemy right away. And if you hit that enemy as soon as possible, it despawns a archer that's supposed to be on the barrel that I jumped on. It makes that screen like 10 frames faster or so. And that's basically what this game has come down to, is the frames. This might be the most optimized game that I've ran. Might be hard to say off the top of my head, but I think it is. So in the cave level, there's not much going on. There is one instance of RNG, and that's whether a scorpion moves to the left or to the right, but you can manage that with movement every time. But the next level has like the biggest trick in the game that saves the most. So hopefully I get it. Alright, really nice. So, post your mixtapes after this level, because once you get to this part of the run, we start firing it up. And what I did in that level there is what we call a double log skip. You kind of abuse Aladdin's animations when he's ducking while running, because he kind of slides.
Double dip strat. Sparking it up!
Fire it up.
Welcome to Auto-Scroller Land.
And basically you need to slide right under those stalactites that you saw me slide under. And that saves a little over 2 seconds. And that strat by itself is like one of the most time-saving strats in the entire game. The world after this, which is the Genie world, is definitely the most difficult in a speedrun. So it really sucks to have 3 minutes of auto-scrollers beforehand. And there isn't much to do either, except you do want to collect as many gems as you possibly can. Because when you get to 100 gems, your hearts will refill. And you'll get an extra heart as well, which is really, really important for the final boss fight of this game. So refill here. Having double zeros here is probably like the minimum amount of gems you want after this auto-scroller. But 3 is really good. Also, the apples I haven't really talked about much, but they are one of the primary sources for, first off, attracting all the ladies. The ladies love the apple strats, trust me. And they're also a big source of time save.
Oh yeah, apples in my face. Oh baby.
And I only have 2 right now, but I'm gonna get another 20 after this. However, the strategy to do it is really difficult. So good luck to me on that. And you'll be seeing a bunch of apple strats after that, which save, you know, anywhere from 5 frames, 20 frames, 30 frames. It's gonna be a bunch of them. But the Genie World, the first level has 3 really difficult tricks, so I'll explain them a little later. Alright, so the first really difficult trick was getting that apple jar, because when you spawn the apples, they're invincible for 1 second, so you need to hit the apple jar as early as possible. And there just happens to be a pop bird that's blocking it, so you need the apple to pop bird first, and then hit the apple jar. So that makes the throws like really precisely timed. And then I missed the jump right before the genie spawned the platforms. However, getting onto that last platform requires a frame-perfect jump, so you either get it or you don't. And I obviously didn't. And the third really hard trick was when I jumped off the cloud and did the ledge grab at the end. Because when you land on the clouds, they kind of sink down. And if you try to jump while the cloud is sinking, you're not going to reach the ledge and it'll be a death warp pipe. Nice. The second level is not too bad. There's a pretty precise apple throw and then something difficult at the end. But then the start of the third genie level is... it shouldn't be that hard, but for some reason it's pretty annoying. There's also 2 platforms at the end of Genie 3 which are quote-unquote random if you are able to make the full jump, or if you just ledge grab it. Which is also very annoying. But, you know, it is what it is. The first one's actually only 15 frames faster to go for, but you lose 40 frames if you don't get it. So the top 2 players actually don't go for that. But the second one is definitely worth it because it's a 40 frame gain or loss. So Pyramid 1 isn't too bad, but Pyramid 2 is really difficult because of that climb that I executed. First off, you have to be really fast, or else the second sandbat that spawned will hit Aladdin when his hitbox is active. And that just has to do with scrolling the screen up as minimally as you can while doing the jumps. And you have to throw an apple at the first sandbat, so it's not only getting up the stairs quick, but making sure you hit the first one. I feel like Pyramid 3 used to be one of the most difficult levels in the game too, but I guess just from getting so used to it and just knowing what happens when different scenarios occur, just kind of naturally adapted to getting better with it. Also, I would say if RPG wants to sing a whole new vagina, you could feel free, but might be a little hard to sync himself with the music, so.
I don't have audio on, but a whole new vagina, some brand new pussy lips to spread wide open and shove my dick in.
Oh.
I'm gonna push it all the way and finish your pussy good.
Oh, yeah.
There will be jizz. There will be jizz on or in her. Gonna make sure I rub it all over her face. And she's gonna have a smile after that. Do-do-do-do. I'm gonna bust my fucking dick inside her mouth or on her face, but it's gonna bust and it's gonna be nice and creamy.
Oh, yeah.
That older bitch, she got tossed and thrown away. So I got a whole new, brand new pussy to break in, and I'm gonna break it in right here and now. I know it probably was not synced up, but it was still, you know, the acapella was rolling deep, so it's all good.
Can I get a copy of that for Valentine's Day?
Oh.
All you have to do is clip it, and I'm sure you can just download it on you.
So speaking of RNG earlier, besides that scorpion that I mentioned, there's really nothing until Palace 2. Then any Yagos that you see spawned have a couple of different patterns. Of course, some of their patterns involve trolling the shit out of you. And if that happens, your run is basically dead.
Run.
And then the final two bosses at the end, of course, have two different patterns. And the total time difference between those patterns is like 10.5 seconds, so... Woo!
Woo!
You can imagine grinding your dick off all the way to the end here and not getting the Jafar NG.
And taking a cane in the ass.
Yep. You're gonna be taking a lot of canes in the ass, though, because the good pattern only happens about 30% of the time.
Cane me in the ass, Jafar.
Ah!
So for the Jafar fight, what I want to do, what you ideally want to see happen is he'll either spawn 4 pot birds or he'll shove his cane in my ass. You want the pot birds first because you'll be able to bounce up on top of his hitbox and be able to just infinitely hit him. So doing that will save like 8 seconds. And of course, he shoves his cane in my ass first, like he always does. So I did refill my health right before Jafar.
Whoa.
And I need it for this final boss fight here. Because I'm going to be tanking all of my damage.
Nice run.
So that's why you want to refill everything before Jafar, because you're taking a bunch of damage boosts before then. And you want to take 5 damage on the snake fight to make that fast.
Cool!
I got the shitty pattern for Jafar, and I got the good pattern for Snake, which you saw him kind of duck and attack at me at the end, which that one saves 2.5 seconds over the other pattern, which the Snake will throw 2 eggs and lag the game and just make the fight slower.
Yeah, nice
run.
Yeah, 16-20, it's pretty good. It's actually a really good run for just whipping that out of my ass.
Whoa!
Blunt, I wanted to let you know on my stream I won't be able to have game audio only.
So that's fine, I'll just use your audio.
But then RPG singing won't sync up. So I could just mute the game completely and you just use RPG's audio.
Wait. I mean it won't sync up.
Whipping it out.
Like if RPG starts singing, you know what I mean?
Oh,
I don't know how we're
okay. Okay, so RPG you're gonna use Discord audio, right?
Yeah.
Alright. So we're gonna use your audio. You don't have to mute your stream, Hito. I can just mute it through VLC.
Alright, I won't mute it then.
Alright, so Rollin in next is everyone's favorite card game. And it's not Magic the Gathering. Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa,
It's the
Paige is
Rollin
rolling.
card game. See,
We're trying
well,
to figure out if audio's good, because I'm not sure with what I'm doing.
but look,
He's rolled into the call. He's muted right now. If you're listening, can you unmute so we can check out your mic and whatnot?
but did you see what
check
I
out
said
your-
earlier
oh.
about the Apple strats, though? Look at all the fly ladies that have rolled into the Discord call
I know.
after all those Apple
So
strats.
attractive and so sexy. Whoa.
So if anyone's having trouble, picking up a nice woman, just pick up this game and learn those Apple strats, because they'll come flying right in afterwards.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so this is any percent. This is a 2-hour estimate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's a pretty tight estimate. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not complaining, I'm just oh wait, I gotta switch to 2-player. Cool.
I mean, we like things tight here, so.
Oh,
Whoa.
Well,
Dude.
yeah, there's really just no telling how it's gonna go. RNG, I can guarantee you, is gonna fuck us in the ass.
so you're RPG speedrun bandit now?
Yeah, with underscores in between.
Speedrun bandit.
Do.
How's your mic though, Stephanie? Is it?
Yeah, I really thought this was going to be bad audio. There'll be better quality for the Evo audio, but this is going to be bad audio quality. If it's coming off my stream, you already know it's going to be not
I mean,
good
it's
quality.
fine. As long as we can hear the Discord and we can hear you singing.
Okay, well, what have we established, Hold on, Bunny? Where are we at? Can we hear it all?
I'm working on it. Will you fucking hang in there? Come on!
What are you doing? Playing with your bunny ass? Come on!
I'm getting this set up. I gotta find Speedrun Dick Bandit over here.
Oh, yeah, you still haven't found it yet? You are definitely playing with your bunny ass.